You know what I mean? When she turns up, she turns up. You know what I mean?
All the way up.
Big up on yourself anyway they are. Or big up yourself, Timmy. Big up yourself.
I'm looking forward to you tomorrow.
Hot Skull, big up yourself. I see you watching the live.
What?
It's that time of the day where we start getting into
talk to us, kids.
Some realness.
Let's go.
We may go over time, but don't worry. You know why don't worry?
Why?
I'll tell you why.
Every little thing.
Tell
Cheesecake's got the answers.
I hope you lot are enjoying it here on the live, and I hope you can hear us live and clear, because we are going to get Amari on live.
Do you guys know who Amari is?
Who? You can't tell them who Amari is. You can't tell them who Amari is. Look. You hear the accent come out now. You can't tell them who Amari is. She has to tell them herself who she is.
Okay then.
So we're going to get Amari on the live. So do keep it right here with Compound Radio, because we're about to go real global.
And we're doing the exclusive.
We're going to ask those questions that people want to hear.
And no one else ain't asking.
Wait. We got to bust a little horn for that one day. Order to Compound Team, pick up yourself anyway there. I hope you lot can hear us loud and clear. Like I said on Instagram, if you can't let us know, we will definitely sort the sound if it's not high enough, but I'm sure it is. Because we are technical in the building.
We love y'all.
So, Dita Van Diva is going to tell us about her shows. Then we're going to get Amari on. So just bear with us as we roll through. Dita Van Diva, take it away.
Okay, so I'm going to go through many segments with you guys. So if you don't know about my show, we do Afro beats, we do bashment, we do hip hop. And you've got to get a diva dilemma. So this week, it's going to be like, how do you deal with betrayal? It could be from a family member, it could be from a partner, it could be from anyone. But we want to know how you guys deal with betrayal. So guess what? This interview is going to be good. And on top of that, you're going to go into some dope music. So guess what? We're going to do this. It's Compound Radio. It's the Divine Diva. It's Mr. Pizzle with friends live. Okay, so, do you know what? I've just been asked a question. I will be on tomorrow with DJ D on the Kids Zone. And he wants to interview me about a couple of things. He wants to probe my mind. He wants to know how long I've been in the industry, how long I've been interviewing people, how long I've been a music connoisseur. And I'm kind of looking forward to it, you know. DJ D, what do you think?
Not saying much.
He says a lot on his show. It's not so much, he says a lot.
She's coming.
Okay, so, guess what? We're going live with Amari, DJ Mona Lisa. If you don't know, get to know. Okay? We are still pre-washing. Just gave you the drive time. He just gave you what's going on in the traffic and travel. And we're getting that section right there where we're going to mellow it down and get you lot hyped. You should be going out. I know that's what you lot should be doing. You should be going out, catching our vibes.
This one?
Guess what?
Yeah.
Clubs is not happening right now, but guess what? You can still rave in your yard!
I know how to do it.
Hey!
I put it on. That's some Cleopatra shit.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, Amari.
Hi.
Oh my God, this is the Divine Diva. You are live on Compound Radio. How do you feel?
It's nice to be here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, so alongside me, you have Pizzle with friends. And we're looking forward to hearing what you have to say to us. There's been a lot of people asking a lot of questions. Are you prepared, Amari?
Oh, definitely. I love questions.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm open like that.
I believe you. I believe you. Okay, so Piz, would you like to tell us what's going on?
So we are now live on Instagram with DJ Mona Lisa. Her name is, she is Miss Amari. She is the woman who brought you Nico, S.o.b, and Alaska.
That's controversial in itself, right?
Uh,
Amari, what do you think? Do you think the title Nico, You Mashed Up My Life is controversial in itself?
never. I never
No?
think.
Okay,
No.
so who was you targeting when you said Nico? Who were you talking
Nico.
about?
I was talking about Nico.
And who is Nico?
Gully Bob.
Okay. I think a lot of people understand that. However, some people don't.
Why?
Um, because there's some people that don't know that you are affiliated with Gulliver. They know
Oh,
you in your own right.
okay.
Okay, so they don't know that that was the story between you and Gulliver. They know you as Amari. So
Yes.
that's why I asked you that question.
Okay.
And what was the story behind that?
What is the story?
Behind Nico, Gulliver.
Well, we were first in a business relationship, and then
Right.
we were first in a business relationship, then we were in a full-blown relationship, and he just forfeited everything and left me behind. I ended up homeless on the street. I asked him for help. He
Mm-hmm.
refused to help me. He mimicked me, jeered me online, and sent his fans to attack me. And so I went through a lot of things, and I ended up in the shelter in the Bronx, in Brooklyn, in Queens, all over, me and my children.
So
And
were you both in America at the same time?
yeah, we were in America together, but he was just bouncing from house to house, different houses, and just completely forgotten me, although I was his legal manager, and
Okay.
I was also engaged to him.
Okay, so can I just ask you, how many children you actually have?
Oh, 13.
Wow. I commend you. I do
Love you.
commend you. Because I think having 3 children is a lot. Okay? How do you
Yeah,
feel about that?
I love my kids.
But
I
being
have.
so public with everything that's happened with your children, how do you feel about that?
How do I feel about
Being
at
so public with everything that's happened with your children, because we've seen certain things that's happened with children being arrested. Your girls got arrested.
Oh
How
my
do you
God.
feel about
Well,
that?
it's just a part of life because we're dealing with a system that is trying to raise our kids and not allowing us to raise them ourselves, and putting down certain rules where they believe that they're protecting the kids by taking them out of the home of their parents because they may not have enough resources to take care of them. And then they put these kids with strangers, and the strangers turn around and rape them, molest them, and everything else. It's just what's going on in the system. So, when I see my kids going through certain things, I'm not shocked or anything like that. I just continuously stay on my knee and ask God to protect them.
Okay. All right. So right now we're going through a pandemic. So we're thinking mental health is a big issue right now. So the subject is talking about mental health. What would you say is are you affected by this right now?
Am I what?
Affected by some people's mental health
I
is
believe that there
affected.
is no I believe that there's no such thing as a normal individual. We all have mental health, whether it be teen problem, adolescence problem, whether it be menopause, whether it be the time of your menstruation, whatever it is. Because if there's anyone that say they don't have mental health, they're not living at all. Because you have mental health when you have to deal with the bills. You have mental health when you have to deal with relationships. If we don't have mental health, our minds won't be exercised, won't reach on another dimension. We're here for growth. That is what God put us here for, growth and to learn from our experiences and to pass on our experiences each other. So anybody who tell me that I am a normal person, I don't suffer from mental health, you're just not living at all.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Mr. Piz, do you want to ask a question?
Yeah, definitely. People who were drawn to you from your real and transparent videos over Facebook and Instagram, I want to know, obviously, why did you decide to turn to music?
I've always been involved in music. I've been writing songs from 10 years old when I wrote The Ghetto Child, which was recorded at age 14. I've always been involved in music because music adopted me when no mother was there, when no father was there, when I didn't know where to turn to. Music adopted me. I listened to the radio night and day. You know, that's why I am who I am today, and I've written over hundreds of songs. You know, so music is the mother that I never had.
Oh, I respect that. I definitely respect that. Can I ask you another question? I want to know, who is your music intended for? Is it intended for a certain community or is it for everyone?
I wouldn't say everyone, but I do sing songs that relate to children because I just love children. So I will become childish and write a song for a child. You know, I write songs for mainly people that are going through regression, depression, you know, starvation, you know, illusions, whatever it is. I write songs for mainly single mothers that are going through certain things and are not succeeding in regards to their relationship. But the greatest success in regards to relationship is to actually be in love with yourself. So these are the people I'm reaching out to, mainly women.
That's very interesting. Can I ask where your name came from?
Well, my name is actually Venice, which is
Okay.
in Italy, you know. But somewhere along the line, my mom changed my name. I don't like that, but my name is actually Venice. But
So when
recently,
did sorry.
my name was officially changed to Amari because I became a Muslim.
Oh, okay. So what made you go through that transition?
What made me convert to Muslim?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Oh, because I've been doing my research over the years and I realized that we're boxed in and a lot of the teachings that we've been taught actually relates to slavery and keeping us enslaved. You understand, for example, things such as, you know, not to spare the rod and spoil the child, that teach Black people to beat their children, and things such as if someone hit you on the right cheek to give them the left cheek, that causes you not to take a stand, and things such as forgive those that trespass against you. That means that you can do me a million things and I still embrace you with open arms. I don't believe in that. You
Very
understand?
good.
And all these concepts, from I was small, I questioned them. And when I entered college, my professor taught me to think outside the box. And Islam is definitely more truthful in regards to God and in regards to principles and everything else.
I respect your answer on that one. Can I ask you also, where did that tattoo on the middle of your forehead?
Well, I would say that I try to correct certain things and end up with this tattoo, but now I believe that it was designated to be there. And the wings, to me, I come up with my own. I accept that it's there, and the wings to me are like for children to guide them across the rocky ocean, the rocky paths in life, to be that angel in their life, to be the angel to single moms, you know, working moms. You understand, moms who their backs are against the wall. So I intend to be that angel. You understand? The third high, it's simply stating to the world that y'all may think that I'm stupid, but I'm not, but I will act stupid. You understand? And that's what we say. You know, but I'm not as
Cool.
stupid as you think, you know.
Okay,
So
okay. Nisha, do you
yeah.
have a question for Amari?
So you see when you're writing music, is there a process you go through? You know, some people they have
Oh
to
yeah. Oh
physically be going
yeah.
through something.
Yeah, like for 10 years, I just allowed myself to go through the experiences, and I actually asked God for the experiences, and they mold me. You can't just write a song. It's so empty. Like so many people want to write for me, and I tell them, no, you cannot write for me. I don't care how deep you go because I write based on experiences. Yeah, so one song may take me several years, because you want it to come across so genuine, so real. Nico, you mash up my life. I could have said, you get what I'm saying? I could have said,
Yeah.
Nico, you destroy me. No, but I'm
Okay.
thinking about the Jamaican woman. What would she say? She'll say, hey, dirty boy, I say you mash up my life. You get what I'm saying? So I have to first I write it for me and then I convert it to becoming somebody else's own. Then I reconvert it to becoming something that the world understands and the world embraces and that the world have been through.
Okay, so do you believe that? I know you identify with Islam, but there's a lot of other tattoos you have on your body. Do you think you're more spiritual than anything else?
Although I believe in Islam, I do
Yes.
believe that there are many entrances to Allah, and I accept them all as long as, because I may like this house, but you don't like this house. I believe that God is a smart marketing God. Some people like fat-free food, some like fat food, so he's a God that is like the rainbow. So I
Yes.
do believe in other religions, but at the end of the day, love is my religion.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so we want to know, there's been questions asked. Does your son still record your music?
My son.
Yes.
Oh, my son is just emerging. I'm trying to teach him the experiences such as traveling abroad and what you have to deal with. How do you go through immigration and stuff like that? Because I do believe that he needs to learn more. I'm teaching him how to market himself on the internet. And I believe he have like 2 more years to learn because I already went through the hardship and everything. But my son is very creative. The world have yet to see. But you
Wow.
have to realize I
We
have many.
respect that. We respect that. We respect it. We
Yeah,
respect it
but
immensely.
I have all my children are into music. That's what the world don't know. All
All 13 of them.
they are all into music. Yeah, I
Wow.
have like 5 sons that rap. That the world have yet to know right now. They're all rappers. Music is our thing. We're like the
Musical
Marley.
family.
A
Yeah,
very
it's
musical
musical
family,
all
like
the.
Jackson.
Yeah,
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 and war
musical
get
family.
them. You
I
have
love that. I love it.
and you have all my other children that is not yet in the limelight, but they are
Okay.
superb and they are godly.
So,
That's nice.
Amari, in the say for instance, the next 5 years, where do you see yourself?
Um, at the door of politics,
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
right there.
that's
Which
interesting.
country in particular?
I think I would wanna like maybe represent Jamaica and Zanzibar, in Africa, but it's gonna be a mission for Jamaica in Africa. It goes back to the motherland. I believe that God brought me there when I'm in Africa, I feel like this gigantic power. There are so many people to mold me, endorse me, to open up doors for me. I'm amongst governmental people. I'm just a queen in Africa, and I see so many things happening for me. I see me growing fastly, and I see me rising in wealth. Um, in America, it takes from you, it gives you money, it takes back from you. In Africa, I can see myself being wealthy in a matter of 2 years and being able to stand up, for people who are deprived and the less advantaged than everyone else. But definitely and surely at the end of the day, it will be Jamaica that will be proud of me.
Wow. Okay, can we ask where you
Let-
are right now in the world?
I would like to share something with you.
Go
While
ahead.
I was in Africa, the Gleaner contacted me. And they said, Amari, we just want you to know that We are watching everything that you do. We're aware that you're in Africa, and we want you to know that we're proud of you. That meant the world to me. And that even caused me to want to do this even more. My own people reaching out to me from such a great standard, and saying, Amari, we are proud of you.
Okay, so where in Africa are you now?
I'm currently my home is in Tanzania, in Zanzibar.
Nice. Nisha has some.
So knowing that obviously the Gleaner it's a Jamaican Caribbean newspaper.
Pardon me?
The Gleaner is obviously a
Yeah,
Jamaican
it's
newspaper.
like one of the biggest media source in Jamaica. It is the biggest media source. It's also connected to other media sources, radio station, and other papers. I think they're connected to the Star also.
Would you? I know you obviously you live in America now. Would you go back to living in Jamaica?
It's either Africa or Jamaica. Yeah, but not America, because I've yet to forgive America for the things that I've been through, because I lost 6 children when I was only 22 years old. The government, took my because the father had left me and we were going through our times. And I do believe they should have helped me instead of as a single mother. I mourn for my children that I didn't see for 15 years. So I'm not in love with the system. And just to survive each day in America, I have to tell myself that, listen, it's just one more day, just one more day, just one more day. I honestly don't want anything to do with America. And to think of it, I would never be on the streets in my own country. And I've walked these streets with suitcases and everything. Cars have passed me by. I've been outside at Walmart sleeping. I've watched lights turn off, turn on with 6 children in my vehicle. No one reached out to help me. Even just this morning, I got news that the shelter been collecting money for me even a year after I left. All this time, they've been collecting money from the government, over $3,000. So it's a system that is contaminated. I consider it to be Babylon, and I want to be in my homeland. I want to go where Bob Marley talked about Gregory Isaac, Jimmy Cliff, and all these people. I didn't realize that they were what they were talking about. It's definitely heaven on earth. Africa, Mama Africa, with over 52 countries. I think it's 52 or 54 countries. It's a continent, but guess what? There I feel free. And there the people are godly. The people in America seems to have forgotten God. Even in the time of COVID, they have yet to go to God and deal with the problem. They're still trying to come up with solution when there's no solution more than going to God Almighty and asking to redeem us of our sins. So I want to be where I'm from. That's where I want to go. I need to make up for the work that my ancestors didn't get to finish. And I need to speak up for my ancestors. Because when I went to Africa, I broke down because I realized I even held the chain that my ancestors with, chains around their necks. Now, I didn't read that in the history book or anything, but I actually went to the slave market and witnessed where my ancestors sat, and I witnessed the chain around their neck, and I saw all the brutality and everything. So every day I'm told that America is not my country. I need to go home.
Wow, but that's interesting because I saw a video of yours and you said you believe that you were bigger than Bob Marley in Jamaica. Do you still believe that?
Of course. And this not no joke thing or no marketing scheme or anything like that. How can you not believe that you're going to be bigger than the dead? The dead is dead, can no longer doing anything, can no longer do anything more than what they have done before. I am still living and may live to see another 50 years. There's so much I can do. But if I tell myself that the dead have already done it all, then I'll do nothing. You understand? Of
Wow.
course, I'll be bigger than a Bob Marley, because in the days of Bob Marley, there was not technology. Now I can sit from my bed and make a whole difference in the life of millions. Bob had to travel on tour buses and travel to England. And right now I'm talking to you in the UK, and
Wow.
I didn't take a plane. I didn't have to spend a plane ticket. So, of course, I'll be bigger than Bob Marley. No doubt.
No, you've got to dream big. Definitely, I respect that you've got to dream big. I
Pardon
respect
me?
that 100%. You have to dream big. I respect that 100%.
I wish I could say it's a dream, but I know. You know,
It's foresight.
some
She's
people
saying it's
come on this
foresight. She's got the third eye in the middle of her head. She's saying it's foresight.
Okay.
Is
some
it
people come on
foresight?
this earth and I don't dream. I already see my life before me. Already, even yesterday, I saw myself in Italy. I see the things before I. It's like putting on a dress. I see the dress, and when I'm ready, I put it on. So when I'm ready to drop this fake persona on the internet, I'll drop it
How many
and
personas do
become
you feel
who
that you have?
I really am.
Okay, so how many personas do you feel that you have?
You have to, God say you got to become all things to help to convert others. So if
Right.
there is a woman out there that's crying for a man, and if it takes her months to get over him, I go through the same thing. I don't force myself to get well. I go through the same thing with her. I cry for Bob for months, for months, for months until I feel healed because I want to understand her pain. A woman who lost her child, you understand, during childbirth, I want to understand the pain. So all these personalities are significant of all the pain that women have been through. Bullying, cyberbullying, and everything else, you know, even losing your mind. If I have to come on the internet and I'm not feeling well and I feel like screaming, I'm gonna scream because I can identify with someone shamelessly.
We've definitely seen that on your Facebook lives. It's definitely been entertaining. But I have a quick question to ask you. And my question is, what was it like working with Golliver?
What was it like
Working with Golliver.
working? If he had put in the work, you know, I would be so far.
Wow.
You
Oh,
understand? But
hold on.
because we
Oh,
our duty and obligation was to help the homeless, was to help the children of Jamaica, was to build his mama a house. You can't be a superstar and don't build your mama a house. Your mama is still living Grandspan. We had a duty. You
wow.
understand? We were on a mission. We promised to work together and to accomplish the mission, but then he dipped. And
So do
that's
you
what
feel that
hurt
he
me.
didn't, sorry, I'm sorry to cut you. Do you feel like he didn't fulfill what you lot set out to do?
Check it out. Moses going to bring the children to the promised land. It was definitely Aaron. So he did his part. But God knows that he couldn't take me to the promised land because his mouth is too filthy.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I need to ask you a question though. I need to ask you a question, Amari. What's going on between you and Spice?
Nothing. People don't get it wrong. Spice, I love Spice. And I'm not just saying that. People get a lot of things wrong. How can I hate my own Jamaican that is representing us around the world? You understand? It's all entertainment. And sometimes it's just to wake her up to come on, let's entertain the people.
What does
But
that
how
mean
can I
though?
hate
Wake her
Spice?
up. What
I
does
don't,
that mean, Amari?
pardon me?
What does that mean? You said wake her up. What does that
You know,
mean?
to push her, like stepping out in a video and say, "Hey, I'm the biggest, the baddest on the boldest." How about that, Spice? You get what
It's
I'm saying?
funny.
But Spice is my girl. You think I'm gonna fight against my own Jamaican or come on a
Okay.
platform and diss
Well,
my
it's
own
funny you make
Jamaican?
that. It's funny you make that statement because I am an avid listener of music, and I listen to your song S.O.B. And you make a specific statement, and I'm going to read the line of this song. It says, "Your toenail nice, you're not dirty like Spice." What does that mean? We want to know here in the UK. And don't try and give, hold on,
You've got
No,
don't
that
try
no,
and
right.
give
Amari
her
don't go
a
around
blindside
anything.
answer. No, 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 no.
I
You're
don't
now
go
on
around
Mr. Fizz
nothing.
show. I
I
want
don't
a
go
good
around
answer.
nothing. You know, Amari, I strike
Yeah,
straight.
good. Yeah,
First of
come,
all, like
come, give
And
it
this
to
is
Machiavelli
why
us.
we
say,
have you on our
okay,
show. You want to
tell me
know.
something, honey. Tell me something. What other word would you put with nice in the
But
song?
who were you referring to
Are you
though,
still referring to
Amari?
Spice? Because you said
Um,
your
First of all,
toenail nice, you're not
um,
dirty like Spice. That was
no,
the
but no,
exact comment you made.
I didn't say you're not dirty like the toenail. Is your toenail not dirty like spice? First of all, people should see that that's cynical. You know
Sorry,
why? You
sorry.
know why they should
Yeah, go
realize
ahead.
that it's cynical? Because Spice, more than anybody else, always look effing nice. I mean, Amari may not
Ooh.
have her ear together. Spice got it all. Did you see Spice at the Grammys and the Woolworth?
So it
The
was in reference to
fingernail,
Spice. Okay.
toenails done and everything. So Spice know that her toenails are nice. So Spice know that that's just Amari. Why you think
But
she ain't
you were
answer
talking
me?
about Spice,
Spice
Amari.
no, don't take me on because that's just Amari. You know what I'm saying? But I can't imagine Spice with dirty toenails. I have to make sure that I have to make sure that my toenails stay looking good because of what I smell. You know what I mean?
Okay, we get you,
Uh,
we get you.
But
So, go
what was
ahead.
the SOB about
What's
DJ
SOB?
Lava?
Ooh.
ooh,
What's an SOB about DJ Lava? So how did Spice?
no, it's not. It's
Who is
actually
that
for
about?
my boyfriend of 10 years in Jamaica. You know,
Who is
but
that? Can we get an
DJ
exclusive?
Lava, that's the thing about it. Me and DJ Lava, we always have fun on his show, and nobody should ever take anything seriously that I say about DJ Lava, because at the end of the day, whether we argue or not, he's the one that is making me right now. Whether in a negative manner or
Oh.
not, I wouldn't have had the platform that I have without DJ Lava.
Okay,
So
so you made a comment saying that because Laura is talking about you, it's made his show. So it is actually controversial that you're saying this right now on our show.
It's interesting.
It's
we
very
we
interesting.
both we both benefit from talking to each other, but our audience knows us, and I'm very, very convincing. You understand? But
I love you.
yeah, but at the end of the day, if I'm supposed to collect a Grammy or anything, it's certain people that are gonna be beside me, such as Richie Feelings, DJ Lava,
Okay.
and
Okay.
even Gully Bop himself, Nico, because you got to remember all the attributes that people put into your life. So
So
Yeah,
these
we have to
people mean
respect
a
that.
lot to me.
You have to respect that.
do we just call him Nico now? Do we not call him
So
Gully Bop
Gully Pop is
anymore?
just Nico now.
Pardon me?
So
Is Gully Bop just Nico now? He's not Gully Bop anymore. Do we just call him Nico?
So many people have taken the title because they you know what I mean? And they run with it. Everybody wants to be Nico. Even my PR asked me to let him be Nico. So you know what I mean? So I wouldn't say right now it's Gully Bob, because I think he's a little stupido. Because when Nico came out,
oh wow!
yes, of course,
Yes,
because
stupido.
when
I'm
Nico
Spanish,
came
so
out,
you know I understand that language.
uh,
I'm Spanish, so I understand that language. You say he's a little
yeah,
bit stupido, so
yeah, because when Nico came out, he shouldn't have malice Amari. He should have joined with Amari, and his
mm.
career would have been at a certain level now. He shouldn't have attacked. He should have go with the flow, and that's where many of them fall. They feel like by attacking Mari, the world will recognize them. But what they don't realize is that the world is falling in love with Amari DJ Mona Lisa, and they can't
Well,
help it.
well.
So if they hate Amari, the world hates them.
Okay, so I want to ask you another question. I saw a video, and you know, Vibes Cartel said he loves what you're doing right now.
Really?
And then you turned around and said you would love to marry Vibes Cartel. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I wouldn't marry to Vibes because Vibes is a heavy load to carry. You know what I mean? And a very heavy load because world is you know what I mean? And I'm a girl who likes attention. I'd rather marry an ordinary person. You know what they say? Me and a praying man, ordinary person. But I do respect and adore Vibes Cartel. And you can't say you in dancehall and don't respect Vibes Cartel.
No, that's not what I'm
So
saying. But
I,
I
This
I'm
thing
saw
is
the
only
dancehall.
video. Well, I saw the
let
video, and he said, "You know what, Vibes Cartel? When you come out, I'm gonna marry you." So I need to ask you about that
oh yeah,
situation.
yeah. I always
Yeah.
pray for Vibes Cartel because it's deeper than love. It's respect. It's respect. I respect
Okay.
him.
Okay.
So is there any artists that you'd love to work with, or do you just like working by yourself?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna tell you something. Maybe it makes me look weak, but that's okay. But I think that the greatest accomplishment would be the day that I do a song with my mentor, which is Spice.
Wow.
So Spice, if you're listening,
We love that. Spice.
if you're listening, make sure
Get in
you
Ain't
contact
gonna
with
do it,
Amari.
but
Amari.
that
Spice.
is what I keep
Grace.
working towards.
Grace, we're shouting out to you right now. Spice official. Amari would like to work with you right now.
You know, Spice. But that is my dream, and so I keep working. But I like the fact that she refuses to accept me as a part of, it hurts to talk about it,
No,
but
I don't agree with that.
Let's go.
We don't agree
she
with that, but
refuses to
tell us
accept
what
me
you
in the
mean by that.
dancehall circle. She don't count me as an individual, and I'm glad that it happens, because I would not fight so hard to become more and more relevant. But this much I will tell her: never put down someone in life, and it really hurts the way she have dealt with things. And I remember the day when she went on her page and say, she have never heard of me, and that is what keeps me going as Amari. That is what had me here doing this interview. That is what make me score the hits and everything. So I love you, Spice, and I will keep on working. And the day that Spice do a song with me, that will be our biggest hit. So
Wow.
never you throw away the stick before you cross the water, and never you kill the goose that laid the golden hen. You
Amen to
understand?
that. Amen to that. Listen, off the back of this, it might happen. You never know. But I'm gonna
Well,
ask her a
then
question.
again, she's not gonna have any choice,
You never.
because there's a God in heaven, and the water is
Okay.
trouble, my friend. Step right in. God's mighty power is
Wow.
moving this hour. She's not gonna have any choice. She's already falling. And at the end of the day, she's gonna have to hold on to a straw or whatever, but she'll have to find a way to really be relevant in dancehall. And the answer is Amari. Amari is gonna be the answer for many individuals. People got to be careful, because I'm ordained, I'm designated, it's meant to be, and oh, God bless, no man
No
turns
man
this.
curse.
Yeah,
So what
people
you're
should
trying
know
to say,
that
don't
I'm
sleep
blessed.
on Amari. That's what you're saying. Don't sleep on Amari.
Have you got any new projects coming up for us? 'Cause
Ooh,
we want to know.
I
We
need
want to
to
know
know.
about
Definitely,
I
reality
need to know.
series. We want to know
definitely.
everything. Come
Yeah,
on.
I'm writing an entire album now. I'm supposed to fly out any day now, that I will be recording in Africa.
Okay.
Okay, so how are you feeling about the pandemic? Because it's stopping you from doing a lot of things.
Oh, the pandemic is definitely a governmental thing, and and we just have to brace through. It was planned from forever, decades ago, and now it's here. It's not. I don't believe that it's something from God. I think that it's definitely man-made, and it has to do with nutrients, because about 80% of the world, it's lack of nutrients, and so we have to make sure that we eat the right food and everything. And if we do that, you go up against a city and it has its defense and everything, the right defense and everything. You can't take down that city. So you got to make sure that you take care of your body. You understand? And everything, every force that come up against it, you will be able to withstand. And at the same time, you see, negativity, it brings down the immune system, and too much of us are negative in this life. But if we become more and more positive, it will build our immune systems, and we will be able to stand up against our adversaries.
Amen.
Wow. Wow. Do you believe that familiarity breeds contempt?
Pardon me?
Do you believe that familiarity breeds contempt? So people that's working with you right now, they might think that they know you, and at the same time, it's hard to work with you.
I don't think anybody have really worked with me. I think everybody have come to get whatever they can get. But I mix, but I don't mingle. I don't really associate myself with a lot of people in my private life, because I don't keep friends. you know, and my friend is God, Jesus Christ. And I work nonstop. I play so many roles in my life. I'm Amari. I'm Venice Feng Chung. I'm the CEO of Phantom Fireworks record label. I'm the CEO of Celeb Pro. I'm the
Wow.
CEO of Venice Feng Chung non-profitable coalition. You understand? I have too much going on for me, and I do it all by myself. If anybody out of Jamaica should be a self-made millionaire, that would be me. Nobody helped me to reach there apart from the people on the internet that have been my strong support.
Wow. Can I ask you a question? Would you like to work with Shen Yang?
I wish I knew more about that artist, but I'm not
Would you like to
familiar.
work with Shenzia?
Oh, with Chensia?
Shenzia, yeah.
I don't think so. I love Spice. I don't think so. You know, it's a choice, and Spice is my favorite. I can relate to Spice because we are like strong women, you know, and we are determined, and we are mothers, you know, of those Chensia. But I'm not familiar with her like that. I just love Spice. You know, you hear about Spirit Tech. My spirit, if I dog someone, that's a person I love. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just used to dogging people who I love because I loved my mother and she used to love me back. So I
So
would
you're a
not
roasting
come here
team.
to dog people who I love that don't give me
We
attention.
need to put you on Miles and Out. We need to put you on Miles and Out with Nick Cannon.
Whatever. You
It
know,
seems like you need to be doing that
I'm
right
up
now.
for anything, but Spice
Oh,
is
love
my
that,
girl.
love that, love that.
So, would you come on tour in the UK?
Pardon me?
Would you come on tour in the UK?
Well, I'm supposed to be in the UK right now because of the
Wow.
COVID and everything else. I will come to
Just
the
make
UK. The UK is my first wish in life because my mother went to Birmingham. She brought back so many souvenirs with Madame Tussauds. And, you know, so I've been studying the UK from I was a child. We have books with the Prince, the Queen, and everything, Buckingham Palace, you know, the doves on the ground and everything else. So any day I reach the UK, that means I've reached my dimension. And that's like a couple months from here.
That's amazing. I love that.
And on the same note, I'm so sorry about everything that's going on in the UK in regards to deaths related to COVID-19. But I do believe that God will have mercy on us and everything will be okay soon. I do believe so.
On behalf of the UK, we say thank you for that.
Oh, definitely.
Because life is hard out here right now.
It really
But
is.
it's gonna be
But
okay.
when you do come to the UK, make sure you do check into the Compound Studios. We
Oh,
want to come
sure.
and see your shining face over here so we can do this properly. We want to do
Oh,
this
yeah.
properly.
You
I mean,
will
it was
see
great
me in
doing it
that
over the
studio.
air. It
You
was
will
lovely
see
doing.
me. Remember, I said
Oh,
you
well,
will
don't worry. We got each other's number. Mr. Fizz has got your number, so don't worry. I will holler at you.
And guys, please push my song S.o.b by Amari. It's my latest project. And I'd like
Say
for
again? Say it one more time.
S.o.b by Amari. I'd like for you to add it to your playlist so that the listeners may hear it. S.o.b by Amari, you know.
It's there.
It's
It's
already
done.
in the
It's already
playlist.
done.
Everybody that listens to Compound, you heard Amari. Can you please listen to her song S.o.b?
Tell them, Nisha.
You know, trending. Right
Trending, yes.
Trending.
We're doing it.
Amari, it was lovely having you in for an interview.
Thank
I
you
will
so
be
much. It was a great honor.
No, trust me, it was. And I definitely will be in contact with you. We're going to obviously, I've got to sign on out from this show here right now. But thank you so much for having us. And we look forward to speaking to you again, hopefully when you touch the UK and when we can do this face to face.
Okay, and I invite your listeners to follow me, Amari _DJ Mona Lisa _official. Okay, thank you guys. I love you. Take care.
Thank you.
Love you too. Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.